So many notes to review. That's what DCS World is all about. Notes, 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 lots of notes. Key bindings, HUD information. Notes, 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 notes. Notes. Hello and welcome to the first episode of anything on this channel for a little while. Yeah, sometimes I forget or I don't feel like it. I think the way I'm going at this channel is maybe uploading a bunch of videos, say in a season, and then having a bit of a break, and then having another big bunch of uploads. So let's just pretend this is a new season and justify that really long break. I may do one or two videos in the next few days, but I am having some time coming up where I won't be able to do it for like a week. And after that week, I should be doing Flood City 3 if I don't decide to do it for the next one. But for today, I wanted to play some DCS World because I've just been into DCS World lately and I've been wanting to play it again. And I also want to continue that Flashpoint series that I started ages ago and then kind of forgot about, even though no one really watched it. But I think it's a really good idea, so I'm going to make you like it, you Basically, I've created a nice, simple, easy mission. Well, easy-ish. We are going out in the SU-25T. I'm going to shut off the labels if I can remember how. So basically what our mission is we are doing an attack run on an enemy airfield that has some moderate defenses. It has, we have to look out for some anti-aircraft. And the way I'm going at this is it's going to be a two-part mission. The first part of this mission is going to be a seed mission where we go in, take out their radar anti-air missiles, and then so we're set up for that, and we also have a variety of rockets and stuff to hit whatever ground targets we can while we're there. And then we head back to another base that's a bit closer and go back and finish the job, get as many ground targets as we can. So our primary base is somewhere, and our secondary base is somewhere else. I have so many notes, I just want to play DCS World because you got jets and HUDs and stuff, and this cool little television right here that you can target stuff with. Like I'm watching a video on the internet going over collateral damage from American drone strikes. Okay. Alright, so let's start her up. First we will turn on our power and engage right engine. Let that spool up. Okay, now we engage the left engine. Gonna move out of the hangar and then we'll do a quick check. Okay, I believe everything is good and we have permission to taxi to the runway. I believe from here I turn left and then I turn left again, so let's head out. I had to put those MiG-25s there. I just love the MiG-25. It's such a nice aircraft. In fact, it's thought that the design for the MiG-29 was heavily based on the Canadian aircraft, the Avro Arrow, because Soviet spies and whatnot. And then when the Avro Arrow was cancelled, the Soviets thought, in Soviet Russia, plane cheats you? I don't know. That wasn't going to work from the beginning. Anyways, they basically took the design, or at least it was heavily influenced by that design. And they are hella nice aircraft, aren't they? Punch it! I really like the SU-25. I didn't know about it until playing this, but I think it's a pretty admirable, tough little aircraft. I suppose it's sort of a successor to the IL-2. Close air support role, sort of the Soviet A-10, although they're two pretty different aircraft, despite the fact that they have a similar role. And lightly up on the stick, and gear up. Now I just need to turn on course. I know I'm Canadian and we use metric, and I do think metric is better in every way, but when it comes to flying games and flights, I'm far more used to altitude and feet. I get a bit thrown off when altitude is in meters. I'm sorry, the metric system, I guess I'm cheating on you. I remember when I was a kid, I used to play this modern combat flight simulator on the Mac. I forget what it was called. It was called F-18 or something. And it was, I just had the demo, but I had a lot of fun playing that. I never did anything on it. I usually just took off and flew until I ran out of gas. Back then it was pretty amazing just being able to feel like you're in a cockpit with all sorts of buttons. But boy, if my past selves could see what we have today at our disposal. Let's look at the board. We've got 1, 2, 3. I think at waypoint, when we reach A.2, that's when we're going to get in range of that. I forget which kind of, I think medium or short range SAM. There's only one of them, but there are also some AAA units on the ground. Nothing fancy, just a couple of Urals with some AAA shoved on top of it. Not Tunguska, which I would be a bit more worried about. So yeah, for those of you who have been around this long and have actually watched the video, some time ago I started a series called Flashpoint. In it, basically, I created a imaginary conflict in which I fly missions, and each mission is dependent on what happened on the mission before. So how well a certain mission before goes, it'll set what happens in the next mission. And the current situation is Russia has gone into South Ossetia, the breakaway region of Georgia, South Ossetia, and are engaging Georgian troops. Americans are present in a passive role, but who knows what flashpoint will get them in the heat, the hot war, the not passive, the active role. So sometime in the future I'm going to be doing the next mission for that, which I have had made for a long time, but I just haven't done it. And I guess I should throttle up a little bit. Okay, since we're not getting pinged by that, I'm going to do a pass. Let's just keep our radar guided equipped for now. And I am just going to do a pass so I can take a look. Am I forgetting something? I'm not going to drop those externals right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly over and just see what... There we go. There we go. Okay, engaging electronic countermeasures. Slowing down. Wait a minute. Okay, I have the ELINT engaged. Now. Oh, rats, he's disengaged. There we go, there we go. There. Okay. Fire 1. Fire 2. Alright, he shut off his... saw those missiles coming and he shut off his thing. Oh, that's not good. Okay, good. Splash. Come on, splash. Oh, did we hit it? Yeah, we did. Perfect. Okay. With that gone, we can relax a little bit. Both our anti-radar missiles are gone. Now we'll go in. I think I'm going to go in with the larger rockets first. Let's see what kind of targets we have available. Looking for any tanks, first of all. Ooh, and we have some ground fire from that anti-air. A little bit of evasive maneuvers. Not too worried about that all the way up here. Actually, you know, those are the things I should go for, first of all. Yeah, we are going to switch to our smaller rockets first. I'm going to do a bit of a lower pass so I can see exactly where those anti-air units are. And then remember. Alright, this should be close enough to get them to fire, but safe enough. I have a rough idea where one is, but I see it. I see it. Oh, I see the tanks too. Well, we're going to go for the anti-air first. Okay, I have eyes on that anti-air. Hit. Some hits on me too, but I'm sure we'll survive. I guess I can turn off the electronic countermeasures. So, wonder how. Probably use most of those rockets. I think now I'll. Okay, we gotta get that other one too. But where are you? I think I see it right next to the runway there. Wait, I saw something else firing. Okay. Yeah, I see it. I know where it is. Hello. That's not good. Oh, shit. Got left engine fire. Okay, so we've got a left engine fire. I've shut off that engine. Let's throttle it down. I sure hope... I hope that goes out. Otherwise, I'm just going to explode. Let's go to return to base. And which base? I'm going to 09. Okay, I've shut off that engine. And I'm going down. I think I might have to eject. No, I've still got altitude. I really hope that goes out. I've shut off the engine. Please go out. Alright. Oh no! Okay, so it looks like I was hit by one of the anti-aircraft batteries, the AAA, not the missile. Well, that was a bit unfortunate, but nevertheless, we are moving on to part 2 of our mission. Since we got shot down by something that I really should have been able to avoid, but underestimated and thus paid the price, we are now moving out with weapons that will be more suitable for taking on these targets. Problem with the loadout I have is I was having to take on those anti-aircraft things at pretty close range because I only had the rockets, but now I have ATGMs and a couple laser-guided missiles. Missiles? Yeah, I think they're missiles, not bombs. Hopefully this will go better than last time. Alright, so we're coming up on the first waypoint, after which we'll make our turn and then our attack runs. I think I'm going to make my turn at 3 kilometers. Yeah, that works. Once we get on course, okay, let's engage air-to-ground mode, and we'll start off with our ATGMs. And we'll turn on our targeting. Now, let's get on target. Zoom in. I think I see our anti-air battery right there. Or is it? No. Here. This is it. So we're locked on to our first target. 1 second, I need to readjust my mic. Once we take that out, we shouldn't have to worry so much about being shot down again. And we'll be coming into range in a bit. Also need to turn on my laser rangefinder, but we'll do that when we get a bit closer. Just gonna level out, there's no use losing all this altitude. So that should be our last threat down, because I think that's the one that shot down my comrade in arms, who is now buried, sinking deeply into the sea. Let's throttle back a bit. Okay, we'll engage our rangefinder and get almost ready to fire. And fire. Stay at altitude. 3, 2, 1. Splash. Turn off our rangefinder so it doesn't burn out. Alright, so next we have a whole bunch of tanks that are lined up next to the taxiway on the north end of the runway. And I think those are what are shooting at me right now. Oh, I so don't want to get shot down again. So I'm going to be a lot more cautious. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go out to sea a little ways, turn around, and try and hit some of those. See if I can get eyes on them. Yeah, there they are. 4 or 5 of them lined up. And I just realized I still had my flaps. Whoops. Alright, eyes on the airfield. Bit closer than I'd like to be. But I have gained some altitude. Okay, let's slow down. Zoom in, and we have our tanks. We'll take out the one closest to us. Turn on our rangefinder. Throttle up, get some speed. Missile away. And we'll regain some of our altitude. Splash, 1 down. Actually, I'm not sure I hit that one. I think it may have missed just. Yeah, it did. That's unfortunate. Rangefinder, laser on. And fire away. Okay, this one looks like it's gonna be a hit. It keeps firing long. I think I might know what the problem is. Alright, it looks like we have another anti-aircraft thing still. Actually, I'm starting to think that all my stuff is firing long. Alright, so I'm going to give this another shot, but from a slightly lower altitude. Never encountered this problem before. I've always been pretty spot on with the ATGMs, but I've adjusted the target size and everything, but they just keep hitting long. So I'm going to go down to 1,200 feet. Sounds like a good altitude. Any lower is a bit risky. Slow ourselves down, zoom in, turn on our laser. Okay. Let's give this another try. And fire. Maybe I was too high. I don't think I'm usually as high when I'm releasing ATGMs as I have been on this run. That was a hit. Okay, I must have been too high. Almost in range. Turn on our laser. And fire. Now let's see if this one hits. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Splash. That was definitely a hit. Alright, looks like I have this whole thing sorted. That wasn't a hit. However, it does look like I damaged the thing. It's... oh, there it goes. And I do think that's going to be a hit. Yes. Perfect. And ammunition go right. Yep. I think we're going to do is there's a whole bunch of aircraft parked by those bunkers. I think we're going to do a quick run with our rockets. I have a feeling I'm going to regret doing this. I have a really bad feeling about this, actually. Very bad. We're going to do it at long range. And that's leg. Come on, come on. Stop doing that. Stop being leggy. Seem to be more in the forest area, but I do see something at the end of the runway there. What's our fuel looking like? Okay, we're going to do one more pass. See if we can take out that AAA. And then we'll head back to refuel. Maybe I'll use my missile, or my other one. I think these are laser guided. Just, I know it's a bit overkill for a little truck with a gun on the back, but I want to be sure. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Where are you? Oh, there. There it is. Alright, turn on the laser. Fire. And I really need to adjust my trim now. You know what? I'm going to fire both, just to be safe. I see something else further down, but didn't think I put that many. You know, I think I may have messed that up. Because those are laser guided. I need to stay... oh! Nope, there it goes. It's kablooey. Okay, so I'm going to do one more ATGM pass and then head back to base. And refuel. Or I may just call this a video because it's probably long enough already. Wish I could have taken out some more, but... ah, well, what can you do? Okay, get right over there. Lock on. Okay, we're locked on target. Engage our laser. Almost in range. Gonna level out at 1,000 meters. And then I'll dip down when we need to fire. I really hope that there isn't another anti-aircraft battery, because I'd be flying right over it. So I'm going to speed myself up. Okay. Fire. Come on. Be a good missile. That was a hit. Perfect. Okay, time to head back to base. Well, I had quite a bit of fun. I mean, there was some few learning experiences and a little bit of getting killed, but overall, it was a good time. And I think this video is probably long enough, so I'm just gonna head back to base, land, and call it a video and a mission. A successful mission, for the most part. And deploy the chute, and it looks like we are down. Okay, cut chute. All we have to do is taxi back to our parking spot. Okay, let's put our flaps back to normal. Open our canopy. And right engine disengage. And left engine disengage. And last but not least, main power